So what are we doing today? Well, today I'm going to take a trail ride with Dylan, and I've become aware that a lot of people that take horseback riding lessons, they don't get the privilege of saddling or grooming the horse before they actually get on the horse to ride it, to learn how to ride a horse. So I thought it might be helpful for those that don't have that opportunity to at least get a basic primer about how to put a saddle on a horse. So I'm just going to start and kind of talk as I do it. So after you've groomed your horse, the first thing you would like to do is put the saddle blanket on the horse. And the saddle blanket for Western or English will be placed right at the withers. And this particular blanket has a relief hole to allow for more airflow of the withers where the saddle is. And then you want to take your saddle and try to position all the equipment so that when you throw it up and place it on the back of the horse, that it's free of being placed underneath the saddle itself. So Dylan's starting to move because of course it's cooler weather here now, and he's just not quite as cooperative as he normally would be. So in doing so, you just want to go ahead and I'm going to have to reposition the saddle pad so it's even on his back. And then you just go ahead and place the saddle on the back of the horse. Now the idea is that it's even and lined up with the stripe or the backbone of the horse. Dylan happens to have a stripe down his butt, so it makes it pretty easy. And then pull any equipment that might have landed underneath the horse or underneath the saddle, between the saddle and the saddle pad. So as you can see, I have a breast collar, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss that down. Now with some horses, you just have to make sure that they're accustomed to that idea. And then I'm going to, saddle's a little bit broken there, so I'm just going to tuck it up and under. I'm going to go to the other side of the horse and release the cinch from the cinch holder. And it looks similar to this, where the cinch buckle goes in and is placed there. So when I went to the other side of the horse, I noticed that the part of the breast collar was actually underneath the saddle a little bit, and I straightened out some of the strings. So then you go ahead and place your stirrup up over the horn. And with English, probably the way it's stored is you'll have a stirrup leather and it's tucked in behind the iron, so you don't really have to do that, but you can just flip it over the top of the saddle to make it easier to view the latigo or the girth, depending on whether you're English or Western. So I have 2 cinches here, and I'm only going to cover just the first cinch. So you want to position yourself like so with the horse in front, so that if you lean down and the horse moves, they won't be walking on you. So you just go ahead and grab the cinch, and you want to create a pocket right here where the blanket is, or up above the withers. And once again, grab the cinch, grab the latigo, and then I'm going to lower the camera so you can see. So you'll place the latigo in the buckle, without twisting it, and then one more time around. So this will be like layered, and then through the buckle one more time. Now you want to do the cinch first and nothing else, so that if the horse were to really move away, the saddle is attached because if you had done the breast collar, the saddle's not attached, but it's still kind of affixed to the horse, and the saddle would slide under and then make a mess of it. So you just go ahead and pull up. Now you don't want to tighten too much. You just want to get it firmly on the horse because they're going to suck in some air. And then there's holes in which you can put the buckle in. And then you want to make sure it's flat up against that so it doesn't pull out when you move it as such. And then I know he's sucked in a little bit of air because I know that normally this tab would be down here. So I'm just gonna affix it loosely here, and I'm gonna give him a little bit of a workout before I even get on his back. And then I'm gonna reach over and grab the breastplate. And because this horse always uses the same equipment, the holes in where it's normally placed is obvious. But if you're renting or leasing a horse, you might have tack that has multiple hole marks. So, you know, you're gonna have to determine what a good fit is. And so then I want to show you the way in which I like to place the hook down below on the cinch itself. And I like to have, for ease of removal, I like to have the hook like that. So for all intents and purposes, the horse is saddled. Now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and warm Dylan up, and then I will readjust this cinch. And if you're wondering, you know, how tight you want it, you want to be able to slip your hand between the cinch and the horse relatively easily, but not too easily. And the cinch should be placed where the shoulder can move freely. So just behind this big muscle right here, not too close to their front legs. So that's what we're doing today. Hope it helps. Thanks. Bye.